I have more beers in my bank than I do GP. I've got 138k GP, I've got 208k beers. That isn't right. My bank at like a level 120, whatever I am, this shouldn't look like this. I shouldn't only have 140k, so we gotta rectify that. We gotta do some bossing. Hello ladies and gents, and welcome to the first installment of a new series I'd like to call Bossing for Bank. In this series I aim to kill a bunch of bosses, one boss per video, and in this video I'm going to be starting off with the classic boss, the King Black Dragon, one of the first bosses, if not the first boss introduced to Old School RuneScape. The title of the series, Bossing for Bank, sort of gives away my aim for the series, and that's to do a bunch of bosses and make a bunch of money. I'm going to set myself a profit goal for each boss, and in this video I want to make 5 million GP profit from the King Black Dragon. The King Black Dragon isn't the greatest boss to kill if you're looking to make money. I think on the Wikipedia it says something about it being 600k GP per hour, which isn't bad, but it isn't great. It isn't the best boss to kill if you're looking to make money. As you can see, my current setup for killing the King Black Dragon is the melee prayer setup. I'm rocking the Nate Not helmet, a RD Cloak 3. Unfortunately, I don't have the Elite Cloak, I only have the Hard Diary done, so I've got the RD Cloak 3 for the stab bonus and the prayer bonus alongside a Zamorak Hasta, or Zamorakian Hasta, with the Proselyte body and legs for the prayer bonus. I've got Torture there, I've got a Holy Blessing for the prayer, I've got Barrow's Gloves, Dragon Boots. I'm not bringing my Primordial Boots because then I will risk quite a lot of money if I die in the wilderness, and I've got the Treasonous Ring imbued for the stab bonus as well, and obviously the DFS for protecting from the dragon fire. Like I said, if I bring my Primordial Boots, which are a very large upgrade in the boot department, I will risk losing money. I already risk, if dying in the wilderness, losing 400k GP. If I brought out the Primordial Boots, that Treasonous Ring would be risked, and then I would be losing about 1.5 mil if I died. And you may be thinking, but Dicers, you only have to travel a short distance out in the wilderness when doing the King Black Dragon. That's true, but I have done the KBD in the past. I think my kill count started off before killing the King Black Dragon in this video. It started off at about 330 or something like that. And in that, I have been attacked multiple times, I have been killed multiple times. Yeah, I've had a lot of bad experiences in the past with PKers when travelling to kill the King Black Dragon, and so I'm not going to risk a huge amount of money. Risking 400k is still quite a lot, in my opinion, considering that King Black Dragon, like I mentioned before, is on average, according to the wiki, 600k GP profit per hour. If I die once, lose 400k, I've almost lost an hour's worth of time, about 40 minutes worth of time killing the King Black Dragon, which is a lot of time. So I have a King Black Dragon loot tab here, and as you can see I've already started killing it before recording the introduction. I've done a few kills, I've done 43 kills apparently according to the dragon bones which I keep in order to keep track of the kills. This is a spreadsheet I've made to keep track of the outputs of the King Black Dragon. I've included all the drops, all the base drops. I've also included the rare drop table, which you hit quite a lot. I think it's a 1 in 16 chance of hitting the rare drop table with the KBD. As you can see, I've been keeping track of my supplies as well. I want to substitute that from the final amount of money I got from the King Black Dragon just to get a more accurate reading on the profit made. Just before I began killing the King Black Dragon, I originally wanted to get a Dragon Hunter crossbow because I recalled the Armadillo crossbow which I had in my bank being the same price as the Dragon Hunter crossbow. So I was going to sell this to buy a Dragon Hunting crossbow, but it turns out the Dragon Hunter crossbow, let's check it right now, is 83 million GP according to the price checker, and that's usually right. It's about 80 mil right now, that item. A couple of months ago, this was only about 25 mil, the same as the Armadillo crossbow. I had not realised how much it shot up in price. And a while ago I made a video about trust trading a guy the Dragon Hunting crossbow. At the time it was worth about 25 mil, and now it's worth 80. Probably wouldn't have made that video back then if it was worth 80 mil. And I lost out on a lot of GP because back when I had a Dragon Hunter crossbow I sold it for the Armadillo crossbow because I was doing raids, and then I didn't trade it back. I should have. I could have made a lot of money, but now I just have this Dragon Hunter crossbow placeholder here, an 80 mil item that I no longer have. I could have had it. Feels bad, man. So Now that I don't have that crossbow and I can't afford that crossbow because, like I said at the start of the video, I only have 138k, we're using the melee setup. I figured it would be cool to make a graphic similar to what I have with the Sunday Scrolls graphics, just to keep track of all the drops I've had for one day, to maybe hope that I can have every single drop from the bosses that I do. Because it's very unlikely in making 5 mil from the KBD I'll get every single drop under the sun that I can possibly drop, I made this cool graphic in hopes that maybe one day I can revisit them. If I don't get the drops all in a single video, I can come back and try and get the rarer drops that I maybe didn't get. So far in the 43 kills or so that I've done, I've had most of the common drops. I've not had these two runes here, law runes, fire runes. I've not had a rune longsword or adamant bars or the dragon med helm or the gold ore shark drops, or the pet, or the visage, or the pickaxe, or the KBD heads, or an elite clue scroll which is possible to drop from the King Black Dragon. By the end of the video I probably have all of the basic drops on the left hand side that I'm currently clicking on, and the right hand side I'll probably have none of them, maybe the dragon pickaxe if I'm lucky, but the drop rates on these things are pretty large. The KBD pet, also known as the Prince Black Dragon, is a 1 and 3k drop. The visage right here is 1 in 5k. The dragon pickaxe is 1 in 1500, which is pretty insane for a dragon pickaxe. The KBD heads is only 1 in 128, so we might get that this video, and an elite clue scroll is 1 in 450. So these two here are pretty likely to get in a video, but these top 3 here in the top right hand corner, these are pretty unlikely to get in this video. So maybe if we don't get them, which we probably won't, we can come back and revisit the KBD in a future bossing for bank video. So far this trip I've killed 3 King Black Dragons, and 3 times I've had the U-log drop. It drops 150 per U-log drop. I've had 450 in 3 kills. This is a bit unique, but I ain't complaining because it's one of the best common drops from the KBD. Holy mo! We just got the 3.9 million drop from the King Black Dragon, the dragon pickaxe. That's a pretty nice thing to see on the floor, a 4 mil drop from this. I've been sitting here getting a single runite bar every 3 hours, you know. It's not a very profitable boss. It doesn't feel very satisfying killing it until you hit the 1500 drop chance of getting this dragon pickaxe. Holy moly. At the start of the video I gave myself the goal of making 5 mil from the boss, and with this dragon pickaxe, I already have one in my bank here, but with this dragon pickaxe that isn't in this tab right now, that basically makes it 5 mil, because I've got about 1 mil here in this tab alone, and that dragon pickaxe is 4 mil. That's 5 mil GP made in only 70 kills, but that's because I got very lucky with this drop. It has to be said that highlighting the dragon pickaxe to signify that I've gotten it as a drop before 100 noted gold ore feels very weird. I feel like I would have got this uncommon drop of gold ore before a dragon pickaxe. In the price checker right now is the amount of supplies I've already used in order to get the 70 kills or so. That's 500k. That's actually quite a lot of GP for 70 King Black Dragon kills. I've wasted, well not wasted, used 500k GP, or almost 500k. And the price checker with all the loot, excluding like a couple of fire runes and air runes and stuff like that, things that are pretty worthless, I've made 5.48 mil, basically 5.5 mil. The remaining amount of money in this price checker with all the loot after the 5 is basically the amount it costs to buy these supplies and use these supplies here in my inventory. So the overall profit made was almost exactly 5 million GP, almost on the dot perfectly. And hey, at the beginning of the video, I said my goal is to make 5 million GP. This is bossing for bank. Hey, I've made 5 million bank. I'm happy with that. Mission accomplished. Because we've only killed the KBD about 70 times or so, I've decided to come back, even though we did hit the 5 mil goal. It didn't take very long, so I've got more time to kill in order to make even more money. This is the last trip to the King Black Dragon that I will be doing in this episode of Bossing for Bank. And that was my 100th kill in this video. We started with 332 kill count, now we're on 432 kill count. We got a runite bar, another runite bar, how fun. So now I'm just going to finish up this trip and we can conclude the video. Can't help but notice that we still haven't had the gold ore drop. It's an uncommon drop similar to these dragon javelin heads or the runite bar. It's just one of those normal drops you get that are worth some GP that make this boss worth doing, it's why you can make money from it, but I haven't had it yet. In 100 kills I've not had a uncommon gold ore drop, which is pretty surprising. And there it is, 104 kills in total in this video. I decided to continue killing in the KBD as I mentioned before, just to try and make a little bit more money because I made the 5 mil goal. I hit the 5 mil goal sooner than expected, so I wanted to stick around for a little bit longer. Let's price check all this. Loot from 104 King Black Dragon kills without the Dragon Pickaxe rare drop added to the price checker is 2.27 mil. So basically, if we round up just a little bit, that's 2.3 million GP that we got from the basic loot from the King Black Dragon. That's not too bad. It took roughly 3 or 4 hours. I didn't time it exactly, but I kept track slightly. It took about 3 or 4 hours to get 104 kills. And if we add the Dragon Pickaxe that we got as a drop, we made 6 million GP in total. That's a nice number to see. And this is the amount of supplies used in making that 6 mil GP from the KBD. If we whip up the calculator real quick, we made 6 mil, I think it was 675,123, that's 6.075 mil. Take away the 715k it took for supplies. The amount of profit we made in this video is 5.3 million GP, 360k over the goal that I wanted to meet in this bossing for bank video. Now let's go sell all this stuff and be happy with what we made. There it is, after selling everything real quick, we've got 6 mil GP in the inventory. Now we deposit it and now we finally have more GP than we do beers in our bank. Hey guys, by the way, if you want to give me beer, it became a thing, I don't know why, but sometimes people give me beer in RuneScape, and so I've got a big beer collection. I ain't complaining, 208k beers is a lot of beer, but yeah, we got more GP than beer now, and I'm happy, satisfied with that result. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the conclusion to the bossing for bank video. Thank you very much for watching this. I would really appreciate any feedback whatsoever on this video so I can improve on the next bossing for bank video that I make, and also leave suggestions as to which boss I should do next. Since this was the first episode in the series, I thought it would be cool to do the first boss introduced to RuneScape. I believe the King Black Dragon was the first boss. I can't think of any boss that came before it. Maybe I'm wrong in that, but it's certainly one of the first most popular bosses in Old School, or in RuneScape in general, not just Old School. Thank you very much for watching, and see you next time. 22-year-old man beating a bunch of 12-year-olds. That's how easy this game is, boys. I'm getting good money. White Penguin. What? Why call him a butthead?